Robinson, the number 2 draft pick by the St. Louis Rams in 2014 out of Auburn, was arrested on Monday and booked on several charges related to narcotics possession. He was stopped by the Tildox Police Department in Louisiana during what police say was a routine traffic stop. A police dog found what was suspected to be cocaine and crack cocaine inside Robinson's 2021 black Cadillac Escalade. Police say they found crystal meth, marijuana, cocaine at the homes. They estimate the value of the drugs are at over $120,000. Here's some further details on some of the exact drugs and weights. Approximately 3.16 pounds of crystal methamphetamine, approximately 2.22 pounds of suspected cocaine, 1 kilo, approximately 38.89 pounds of suspected marijuana, approximately 4 grams of crack cocaine, and approximately 227 doses of suspected hydrocodone, and approximately 48 doses of suspected oxycodone, and etc. A large assortment of drug trafficking and packaging equipment, paraphernalia, firearm magazines, and ammunition, a small amount of U.S. currency as well. Robinson was booked on multiple felony charges related to possession of drugs and with the intent to distribute. He is currently locked up in a correctional complex on a $315,000 bond. Crazy enough, Robinson was stopped at the U.S./Mexico border in February 2020 with 157 pounds of marijuana. He somehow escaped with just 5 years of probation. Either way, you know, this particular gentleman, he got to the lead. You know, he made it to the number 1 destination for many of aspiring NFL players or football players in general. Got to the destination. It didn't pan out the way he wanted to. I mean, he got there, he got some money, but it didn't pan out the way he wanted to. So for a lot of dudes on their journey to trying to become an NFL player, sometimes they don't fully evolve and lose some of those traits, those bad traits from where they came from. A lot of times they'll keep them. They'll keep it within them, and then they'll go out there, and when something doesn't pan out, they'll revert back to those things that a lot of times will get your other friends or your close friends locked up. That put them in a particular situation that they can't or won't be able to ever get out of. And so Robinson decided to follow suit. A lot of times it's just doing what you know. A lot of times it's doing what you know and sticking to it, no matter the consequences. But you know, the thing is, like, that just speaks volume of the importance of why are you there at college. Like, instead of doing the bare minimum like like others do, they try to get a degree there so that when they get in the NFL, if the leg gives out, something bad happens to where they can't play the same, and you know the team decides to just cut you, you're not thoroughly screwed. You know, because at best, for most positions, I mean, heck, when you hit 30 or 35, it's over for you. And you still got all these years left to figure out what you got to do to try to survive, especially you don't get paid a great amount of money. Because sometimes they do get screwed out. A lot of those NFL players, they do get screwed out on what they actually really owe. But it's just really sad to see someone who made it and then still have to revert back to those things that it's crazy to see players go and get to the NFL, get to that, spend years, get into that destination, then to just go and revert back to stuff that they were probably seeing in their neighborhoods. Where at that time, a lot of times, their goal was to get away from his goal was to get away from what he's doing now. That's crazy. I don't understand it. Like, you literally spent years and years trying to get away from this, but then you decide to go and do what you spent years trying to get away from. I don't understand it. The last thing I'll say is we have no choice and no say so on where we're born, who we're born with, what we're born around. But as we age and we get older, we do have a choice of who we stay around and what we do. Robinson, you had a choice. And by damn it, now you blew it. ARD out.